The Big Bang is under scrutiny. The James Webb Telescope has discovered a galaxy that should not exist. Picture this. This galaxy existed just 330 million years after the Big Bang, but its light somehow broke through the darkness of the early universe. How is that even possible? Could it be that everything we knew about the birth of the universe is flat out wrong? And most importantly, what does this mean for us? This is so mind-blowing that it is hard to wrap your head around. The James Webb Telescope is a total game-changer in astronomy. It can peek so far into the past that we see the universe as it was nearly 14 billion years ago. And now, one of its discoveries has literally flipped everything we thought we knew about space upside down. Ready to find out what the astronomers uncovered? Recently, scientists dropped a bombshell in the journal Nature that took the internet by storm. A team of astronomers from Cambridge, using the James Webb Telescope, uncovered the galaxy JWST Z13-1. And here is the jaw-dropping part. It existed just 330 million years after the Big Bang. They made this discovery as part of the JWST project, a program that studies the most far-off galaxies to figure out how the universe got its start. Scientists have been hunting for objects like this for years, and now they have finally stumbled upon something unreal. One of the researchers, Kevin Hainline, said, "We should not have found such a galaxy." And his colleague from Cambridge added, "This discovery forces us to rethink everything we knew about the early universe." The scientific community is buzzing with heated debates. Some think this will turn cosmology on its head, while others say it is just a fluke. And on social media, folks are already cracking jokes that the Big Bang might as well be cancelled. But what exactly did the scientists find, and why does it matter so much? Let us break it down. The James Webb Telescope is a legit time machine. It sees light that has traveled to us for billions of years, letting us sneak a peek into the universe's past. To get what this is all about, let us rewind to the very beginning, to the Big Bang. The Big Bang is the moment our universe was born, about 13.8 billion years ago. At first, everything was scorching hot and super dense, but over time, the universe started to cool down, and after a few 100,000 years, neutral hydrogen formed. This hydrogen was like a thick fog that blocked the light from the first stars and galaxies. Scientists call this the dark ages of the universe because light just could not get through. Over time, stars began to ignite, and their radiation started to clear this fog, a process called reionization. According to our theories, reionization wrapped up about 1 billion years after the Big Bang, and only then did the universe become transparent. But here's the kicker. In one of the snapshots from the James Webb Telescope, scientists spotted a red dot, the galaxy JWST Z13-1. To wrap your head around how early this is, imagine the entire history of the universe as a single day. This galaxy showed up just 35 minutes after the clock started ticking. They figured out its age through redshift. Redshift is like the stretching of light. As the universe expands, light from faraway objects gets stretched, and its color shifts toward the red part of the spectrum. The farther the object, the bigger the shift. This galaxy has a redshift of 13, meaning its light has been traveling to us for over 13 billion years. That means we are seeing it as it was 330 million years after the Big Bang. But here is what blows our minds. They found a bright line in that light. Lyman alpha emission, which hydrogen atoms give off. The nature of this emission is pretty straightforward. When atoms get excited, they emit light at a specific wavelength. The problem is, back then, that fog of neutral hydrogen should have blocked any light, including Lyman alpha, like a heavy curtain. Scientists thought that kind of light could only break through after reionization, which would be 1 billion years later. But JWST Z13-1 existed way too early. How did its light break through that fog? Did the first stars ignite earlier than we thought? Or is there a glitch in our theories about the Big Bang? Can you imagine how much this shakes things up? Now buckle up, because things are about to get even wilder. What does this discovery mean for science? Let us break down 3 possible scenarios. First option, our theories about the Big Bang are off the mark. If the fog cleared that fast, then everything we know about the first stars and galaxies might be wrong. For example, we thought the first stars started forming 500 million years after the Big Bang, but this discovery suggests it could have happened way sooner. That means we need to rethink not just the timing of reionization, but the very foundations of cosmology. Scientists would have to rewrite the textbooks, and that could take decades. We would hit a dead end, and the answers to the big questions, like how the universe was born, would slip even further away. Second option, this is just a fluke. Scientists suggested that a bubble of clear gas might have formed around this galaxy. But how could that happen? One theory is that a supermassive black hole was at the galaxy's center. Those kinds of black holes can blast out powerful streams of energy that heat up the gas and clear the fog. If that is true, then JWST 1 is an exception, not the rule. Our theories about the Big Bang would still hold water, but we would need to find other galaxies like this to see how rare it is. Third option, we have struck gold with the secrets of the universe. Scientists from Cambridge think the light might have come from the first generation of stars. Population 3 stars. These stars are a total mystery. They were massive, hundreds of times bigger than our sun, and made only of hydrogen and helium. They burned bright but fast, and their radiation could have cleared the fog in no time. The problem is, those stars vanished long ago, and we have never seen their traces until now. If this is true, then we might have found traces of the very first stars. This could explain how the first galaxies formed, and even how our own galaxy, the Milky Way, came to be. And if we dig deeper, it might answer the question, how did life get started? Because those stars created the first heavy elements, which later formed planets and, eventually, for us. Which option feels right to you? Do you believe this spells the end for Big Bang theories? Or is it just a fluke? Or maybe we have found traces of the first stars, and this is the start of a new era. Write in the comments and share your take. By the way, scientists are already planning new observations with the James Webb Telescope to find other galaxies like this. Subscribe to Lori Space, the place where the darkest secrets of the universe come to light.